Malcolm's transformation happened from a spiritual perspective. That's not a coincidence. And what I mean by that is what freed Malcolm was not so much Black history, but it was Elijah Muhammad's teachings. And those are at their core spiritual teachings. So going back to Reverend
Mm-hmm.
Ike, right? And the other point I want to make about that is I would have never got to the spiritual teachings that I utilize in my life on a daily basis had I not studied Black history, because
Right.
Black history leads you to that. When you start learning about things like African people created math and African people created medicine and architecture and all these things, you also get to religion, which they also created, right? The original religions are in Egypt and Africa. So um, that's deep right there. And the
Mm-hmm.
thing about not teaching it or not making it an elective or removing it as elective, I mean, let's face it, they don't want you to know it whatsoever. Same reason why they taught us Reverend Ike was a hustler and a shyster. They don't want you having this information because it's empowering. It's almost like certain things that you read and learn from a spiritual perspective, you don't have to understand them for them to improve your life. It's almost
Right.
like that. So, of course, that started with we can't allow these people to read and write. We cannot allow that. And I guarantee you, if you look
Mm-hmm.
at the time frame where we did learn to read and write, the Bible didn't say what it says now, right? Because it's
Mm-hmm.
less empowering unless you know how to cut through the nonsense and get to the essence of it, which is what Reverend Ike was
Mm-hmm.
doing. So,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just more tricknology, to use Elijah Muhammad's term, is more technology and game and this whole thing about